Hi guys, and welcome to Popcorn Simulation Gaming. Now then, we've got the 2-bus DLC, the Interlink. We've got the 12.8 meter there, look. That's a little bit like the Man Bus, guys. It drives a little bit like the Man Bus, I must admit. I did really enjoy doing that. If I can get this one, let's have a look. And this is the 14.6 meter one. Yeah, this is a big bus, isn't it? You're going to have to watch where you're choosing to actually drive this thing round. Although it does have rear steering. But anyway, let's jump into the game. Hi Bobby, thanks for coming in on Twitch. It's lovely to have you there. We'll jump into the bus and we'll have a look round it. This is the 14th take, guys, so we've seen it about 82 times, but you'll see it for the first time when we get into the game. We've got a lovely run through the mountains, actually. Really, really nice run. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Really, really sweet. I absolutely love this front end here. I love the lighting there and the dark bar there. All this grilling. I think that is smart. Really, really smart. Shame it's in the warehouse because you could have had a proper look. But yeah, you get the gist here, don't you? Let's open the doors. I have noticed you do have to get a little bit nearer the doors to open them, look, than what you used to. So yeah, you have to get quite close. That is gorgeous, isn't it? I love it. I absolutely love it. Door action on the channel is what we like, guys. Let's do this one here. Beautiful. Really, really nice. The wheels are huge, aren't they? Look at these. They've done a good job. They really, really have. I mean, are they worth it? No, I'll be honest. I know they've got to, you know, they've got to get in revenue, but yeah, this should have been free. I'm sorry, you know. With all the mess ups they've had with DLCs, anybody that's got all the other bus DLCs, with all the wrongdoings we've had in them DLCs, these should have been free, and that's my personal thoughts. But nothing in life's free, guys, is it? Stunning. Material's really nice, the flooring's really nice. Look, even the metal runners that run down with the seats sit on, really smart, isn't it? The physics on these are lovely. Let's get in the cockpit, we'll have a look. Let's get the engine started so you can see what it looks like. It is nice, isn't it? Now then, if we put that into... Let's get the lights on, guys. See what we've got here. You get a clicking sound now when you switch these on. And this light doesn't work, guys. As you can see here, you've got your reading light at the back, look. Down the aisles, both sides. But this one here, which is the aisle light, doesn't work. And I pointed it out in my last video, my live stream actually, if you saw that. These are the lights here now. Are they just painted in? What do you reckon? I think they're just painted in. I don't think they're going to work, are they? Or what do you think? The end of the light there looks like it's a light, doesn't it? And that's supposed to be light running down into the middle. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to wait and see what comes out from the devs with that one. Yeah, this is lovely. It really is nice. Let's get some lights on. I love the blue teal switch lights for all like your lighting and your doors and your parking, everything. It's really, really nice. And yeah, if you've got a mouse, you're going to be able to press all these and play to your heart's content. To be fair, really, really sweet. Yeah, really nice. Right, let's finish getting the bus set up. Don't need any of them. Parking brake off. Now then, the blind does work, guys. We'll bring that down. Let's have a... It's here, isn't it? This one. Do you know what? I've been playing, what do you call it, Alaskan Road Truckers, and everything's completely different. Wipers are good. Now that should... That has opened the door, the window, so that's nice. But yeah, you can do that all yourself on the mouse if you connect your mouse up. Right, where's this bloody blind? Let's have a look. Sun blind. Is that it then? Yeah. So that's as far as it goes, but at least we've got one, look. It works. That's a bonus, isn't it? But yeah, I think it's not worth what they're asking, I'll be honest. Now, your aircon is already set on, look. So you don't have to touch. We didn't have to touch any of that. And on the last DLC, when you put it to 21, or when you turn this on, it automatically changed, didn't it? Well, when you come in, this is already on, and it's set. I think that was about 22, wasn't it? So yeah, that's done. Now then, seat. It never saves where you sit, does it? And that's a pain in ass, to be fair. Every time you come in, you've got to change your seat. And actually, now I've done that, I'm going to show you something else. Now then, in settings, guys, we now have a performance mode. And as you see, the performance mode at the minute is, I believe that is off. When you press it and it comes out, that's now on. Performance mode on and off. What we'll do a ride with two. So basically I'll do a little bit of driving with it like that. I'm saying that's off and that's on pushed in. What do you reckon? So I'm saying that's on. We'll drive a little bit like that and then we'll change it and we'll see if you guys can see any difference. And now then, look, as soon as you play with that, you've got to sort out your chair again. These are all silly little things that's been in over a year and they haven't been bothered to fix. Now the thing that stresses me out with this, they're bringing out more DLC, and yeah, I love Fernbus, guys, I do, but they haven't fixed the game itself to justify more DLCs. Denmark still is not fixed. France is still not fixed. Yes, new buses are lovely and we all want to drive new buses, of course we do. But you know what? We want a map that we can actually play with the buses we've already bought. We don't want another set of buses. We want the maps basically finishing. And don't get me wrong, it's lovely to have these buses. It really, really is. They're not worth 16 quid, guys. They're not. You know, the game's on sale. What's it on sale for? £21 at the minute, and they want £16 for two buses. But they are nice buses, I'll give them that. The physics, everything in them's lovely. And look here, this looks smart, doesn't it? Look at this city. It does look really, really nice. I have got chat on Twitch, guys, if you want to say hello. We're not live on YouTube tonight. This is a recording for you guys on YouTube. I'm going to put out later tonight. We did about a 3-hour live stream earlier, but yeah, it was very hot. It was a lot jokier than I wanted it to be. I want you guys to see the DLC of the buses and the 12.88 gigabytes update that Xbox got. Not sure what PS5 got, guys. If you do know, drop it in the comments. I do believe Lee at CDGD Gaming has done a video on the patch notes, so you'll be able to find out what the patch notes are. I mean, I'll find the patch notes and I'll put them on the community board on YouTube, guys, so you will see them. I just haven't had time to. It's like it's been a red hot day. and I did a live stream and it was boiling absolutely. Trees look good here, look. This looks smashing. I've changed my TV. I've got a 4K screen, not TV, but a 4K screen, 50-inch, and I had it on really high saturation, so the colours were popping. But you know what? It looked hideous. The grass were lime green. I've now put it on Xbox game mode, and this game looks stunning. I hope actually you're seeing what I'm seeing. There's a little bit of frame drop. We're probably late for the... oh, we're not late yet, but we're probably going to be late, guys. But doesn't this look gorgeous? It really does look nice. And this bus is massive, but it's lovely to drive. It feels... This one, the big bus, actually feels very similar to the... is it the Skyliner, the double-decker? It almost have the way it's bouncing round and the way you feel when you're driving it feels like the Skyliner. It could almost be a double-decker bus, this. Right, I've got to get it round this corner, guys, so bear with me. Now then, is this it? Have I missed it? No, I haven't, have I? Crikey, that's tight. I apologise if you can hear me vaping, guys, but you know the drill. My Pepsi Max in my vape, and I can stream. That is the bus I cannot wait to come. Is the one in front there? Hasn't come. That's obviously another DLC, isn't it? Right. Let's crack on and get these on. Now, I did find out on my last stream with this, you cannot drive the coach if these doors are open. Not like you used to be able to just drive away and forget and drive 500 miles with these open. You can't drive the bus, guys, it won't let you. So you're not going to make that mistake anymore.
Mahlzeit. Ist das gültig?
Log in.
Danke.
Tag, das Ticket. Bitteschön. Oh, jetzt wäre ich fast
Mahlzeit.
in den falschen Bus
Hier ist mein
eingestiegen.
Ticket. Vielen Dank.
I wish there was a toggle to toggle off this.
Ich hoffe,
And
ich
it'd be
bin...
like
Ciao.
tourist bus for them to jump straight on.
Servus. Sie wollen bestimmt... Ciao. Guten Tag. Ich müsste noch ein Ticket
I've got to say, the faces actually on... Oh, she wants a ticket. The faces on here actually look better, don't they? They're normally really dark. Or is that just... we're in the sun, aren't we? I know one of them struggles, don't they? Here we are. So, check.
Sehr freundlich.
Nuremberg, there you can get on.
Servus. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Auf geht's.
Get on.
Guten Tag. Das
Yeah, they look lighter, don't
Sehr
they?
freundlich. Guten Tag.
You know, the
Ich hoffe, ich
faces
bin
look
hier
a lot
richtig.
lighter. I'm quite pleased at that, actually. I mean, some of the
Ich
black
fahre
guys,
damit.
they've
Ich
made
hab
them
wohl
too
meinen Bus
dark,
verpasst.
haven't they? They
Ist
look...
schon okay.
That
Ich
you
nehme einen
couldn't see
anderen
actually
Bus.
their faces.
Hallo? Hier ist mein Ticket. Vielen Dank.
Mahlzeit. Bin ich hier richtig? Danke.
You
Guten
haven't got
Tag.
time
Das
for a
Ticket.
coffee. Get on the
Bitte schön.
bloody bus.
Ciao.
That's it. Now then, yeah, this. I absolutely adore this bus. And I don't know when this is coming. I actually thought when the DLC were coming, this was going to be part of it, and it isn't. So yeah, that's got to be another, and it looks mint as well. Really, look at that inside, all wooden. Really, really nice. I know we're not on about this bus, guys, but I've got to have a look again. Yeah, look at that. That looks proper cool, doesn't it? Yeah, one day, eh, we'll have to wait and see when that one comes. But we're back to this one. Back to the Scania. Come on. Let me get in. There we go. Right, they've all gone fairly to the back. I wish they'd sort this out in an update where we get more people on the bus. It's pretty empty for a long journey in here. And I know they say if you do a few pickups you get more people, but you know, if you're on an express bus and it's only here to there, it should be packed. Physics are beautiful. Really, really nice. And he does work, guys. That was really cool when we first started that, wasn't it? But yeah. Now we start the ride. No, I don't want to leave. I want to change the time. Up again. There we go. Yeah, I like that you can have the window wide open. You'll hear the traffic and the outside noises. That's cool. Anyway, let's scoot. We're leaving a minute early. There's nobody else to get on. Now, I was told by a subscriber that these bus engines are exactly the same as all the other bus engines, and he wasn't happy. Now, I don't know. I'm not that good with bus engines, guys, so I couldn't tell you. I'm enjoying the sound of it, and I'm enjoying driving it. It is lovely. Sorry if you can hear my fan as well, guys. It's still red hot. They brought the bus on, by the way, on GeForce Now and Steam. I don't know if anybody's played the bus. I've got one going live tomorrow, guys, at midday, off of GeForce Now, and I played it on Xbox Series X, actually, through the browser. If you've not played the bus and you want to play it, you can play it through the browser on your Xbox. You don't need a computer, guys, and I say it in most of my videos. Same as ATS and ETS. If you want to play them, you need a Steam account, a GeForce Now account, and you need to buy the game, and you can play it through your browser on your Xbox. I'm in the wrong lane, aren't I? We're going to have to do a naughty here. Let's wait for them to come. She turns absolutely beautiful, I've got to say. Responsive, really responsive on the wheel. But I've got to say, the game's looking nice, isn't it? It really is. We do have problems still with the flashing trees, we do. And you know that drives me up the bloody wall. But, all said and done, go back a year, this is a hell of a lot more playable, isn't it? You know, I'm chatting and not taking a blind bit of notice what lane I'm supposed to be in. Like a bloody Sunday driver in bus. Right. Cruise control works. If you look between my steering wheel and the two dials, you can see it says it's on. It's not on. That doesn't come off, guys. That stays there. But when you press it, you get a really nice... Go on then. You get a really nice click, which we didn't on the other buses, did we? On cruise control, you had to watch that coming on. So, that's a lovely addition. That was a long way round from that bus stop, wasn't it? It took us to get out of the city. I'll stick cruise control on now. We'll stick at about... We'll do 65, just a nice steady run for now, and then I'll show you how she can motor at 101 on the... Now I've clicked it. I don't know if you heard it, but that's clicked in. We're a little bit fast, aren't we? We're motorway now. Yeah, this is an absolute stunner of a route, guys. This is beautiful. This is gonna look really nice playing this at Christmas in the snow. The mountains look stunning. I did this route earlier on today on a live stream, and actually none of the road moved either. You know, we were getting the road shifting, like the road lines. None of that's happened, so I don't know if that's been fixed, but as I say, we've got to look at the patch notes, haven't we? Yeah, look, you've still got your flashing trees there. That's a bit of a downer, because that's been in there since day one, and you would have thought that would have been fixed now. And that, my argument is, stop doing DLC and fix this first. They're making the game bigger and bigger, but not fixing the maps that we need fixing first. And then the firefighting, aren't they? And I know TML are really into the bus right now. This will die, guys. I promise. This will go, because the bus is going to be the next big thing. I don't know how many more maps will come to this. I know I did read on Discord yesterday, one guy asking for the UK. The UK would be brilliant, wouldn't it, if you could cross from France on the Eurotunnel into the UK, and then, you know, into Wales and into Scotland, and maybe a ferry over to Ireland like they do on ATS ETS. But I don't think that's ever going to come. The game's too old. We need this basically made today, don't we, on Unreal Engine 5 or above. I mean, what is this, 2012? This game came out? And PC players, my god, you've had some fun with this, haven't you, over years? Fantastic. Yeah, on the screen I'm watching what you guys are seeing on Twitch. The road looks a lot paler than what I'm seeing it on my screen. So I don't know whether it's just different screens what you're watching on that make a difference to what you're actually seeing. That's frame drop there, look guys. We'll go another 5-10 minutes and I'll pull over, and we'll press the performance button and we'll see what that does. We'll see if that calms everything down a little bit. Because them trees are all at a party at the minute, aren't they? It's like Christmas, look. I think this bridge has done very well in the game. Look at the ironwork as we drive down, as the you know, the big metal ropes that come down and hold into the ground. This looks wicked, actually. I was dead impressed with this. Again, just a quick shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in, join the journey. We have some mad live streams, and we have some bit more serious videos, guys. Yeah, that looks stunning there on the right, doesn't it, as you look down into that valley. But look at the ropes on here, and you'll see it better at the other end. This bridge is done amazing. It could be another bridge actually, but that is really nice. You see actually the wires going into the ground and held by massive concrete blocks. So we must have another bridge to go across. But that still looked cool, didn't it? And as I say, the control on the wheel, guys, is lovely. I think that's why I think this is like the Skyliner, because that one's such a lovely bus to drive as well. Yeah, if you don't have Fernbus, guys, it is on sale on Xbox right now. I think there's only 1 day left of it, so you're gonna have to be quick. I think I saw it at £21. Hi, Dog Fan, how are you doing? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, we're just testing out the new interlink buses. Actually, the Scania. This is the big one. This is the 14. I think 14.8 meters. We're just saying it drives absolutely lovely. It does, but not lovely enough to justify nearly 17 quid, I'll be honest. They could have done this. They could have done these two buses for £9.99. Sorry guys, that's just me opening my Pepsi Max. So yeah, this performance mode, guys, we're on the orange button. It doesn't have a black dot in it, and I can't remember which way round it is. Either it's on or it's off. But when I get a chance, we'll pull over and we'll press it and we'll see what difference it makes. This is better, Bobby, isn't it, than us bombing round on that live stream this afternoon. Blinking heck. Excuse me. We had all the big streamers in actually on the live stream, and yeah, it was funny, but it wasn't about Fernbus. It got out of hand a little bit. I went off on a tangent, and everybody were joining in with me and getting me excited. So it's all about Fernbus, this one, guys. There's a little cafe. We'll pull across. We'll let them have a quick break, I don't often do that. I like to just get there, but as we're doing the performance button, we'll shoot into a cafe, and these can have a toilet break, something to eat, and we'll try the button again, because I'm going to have to reset the bloody chair again, and that's one thing I wish you didn't have to do. I think 75, you know, 77, 75 is a lovely speed for this, isn't it? You will get there still on time, guys. I've done it many times. You won't be late, I promise. Down to 60 actually now, look. Ooh, you brake checking buggy. You could have got round there at 45, I'm sure. Let's stick at the 60 mile an hour we should be at. I've got to say, my all-time favourite routes is through Austria. And Switzerland, but this is just stunning, isn't it? Is this Germany? I'm not quite sure. I'm crap at locations, guys. I never looked at maps when I were a kid. Back up to 80, so we'll stick at 75. 70. Oh, that didn't click in. Let me try that again. Yep, she clicked in now. These trees on the right are lovely, aren't they? These are they Christmas trees? Some form of fern tree anyway, aren't they? They look at him bombing it. Have you ever seen a 4x4 move so quick, look? He were having none of it, wasn't he? Right, we can go up a little bit more. It's 100 now. Sorry guys, that's my controller. Anybody don't know, as I always say, if you're on a wheel and you have an Xbox controller, it turns itself off because it doesn't recognise that you're on a wheel, guys. Right, let's stick at 85. Right, so I'm working out when you do cruise control, when you've hit your foot on the accelerator or brake, you do have to click it again to come out of it, to then click it again to go into it. Bit like ATS, you click it, you click it, you're in it, you click it, you come out of it. This is beautiful though, isn't it? Ignore the flashy trees, as I said, guys. Ooh, those lights came up strong. Horn's the same as every other bus. It's a bus horn in it, I suppose. Does it really matter? I know some people it does. I've got to say, I'm really enjoying driving this. Really enjoying it. I know a good follower of the channel, our Bobby there on Twitch, knows how much this game stresses me out when it's not working right. There's been times when I've been absolutely that stressed with it, I've just cut out of the the live stream because I can't be arsed with all flashing and carrying on. But actually I can put up with this. This is not too bad. I've heard Denmark is still broken, and I've heard tonight France is still broken. So they've not fixed anything there in France or Denmark. I've drove through France probably 4 times because it's so bad. It's so bad with flashing. And it's the immersion, guys, isn't it? That's what we want. If you sat driving, you know, you've got your wheel or your controller and you sat there giving it what for. You want to feel like you're driving. You don't want to feel like you're in a bad filmed cartoon, do you? Now then, let's try and look out for a cafe or a stop off. We've done very well with the box trucks. They're not slow anymore, are they? I've not seen them slow down for ages. But I would imagine it depends on what part of the map we're on. So until you've gone right through the map, you wouldn't know, would you? But them mountains out there in the front of us look stunning. Got to be the Alps, haven't they? Well guys, I'm praying for these thunderstorms coming across the south coast tonight, because that's where I am in the forecast, and we've got nothing yet and it's still boiling. My Xbox is reading 49C. God, this route is gorgeous. I could do this many, many times over. Now then, oh, a cafe was up there, look. Mind you, this bus is too big. There's no way I'm going up there with this. Lots of crunching, guys, and not in the chocolate fashion either. Yeah, crunchy. Yeah, the draw distance is lovely on this. I've got to say, honestly, if this was Zero Games that's done this, it looks incredible, doesn't it? It has come on, I've got to say. And I don't think that's just because we're thinking it's had a big update. This is playing lovely tonight. Now I'm wondering, do you know what? Should we just pull across and change this button? Else we're going to be there and we won't see enough of it, will we? Let's get a bit on a straight road and we'll pull up, guys. That sounds lovely, that engine, doesn't it? Really nice. Right, okay. So go into settings. I don't really want to take a break here. So into settings, into graphics, now across, and then we go here, look, performance mode. So remember that was on, and what are we saying? Do you reckon that's off or on? I think that is... I think when you press it in, it goes black, because you get a... I don't know, what do you reckon, guys? But it was on. It's now, whatever it was, it's now off, isn't it? So I accept it. My seat's now gone crap again, look. I wish they'd sort this out, as I've said. No need for this. Take that off. I'm just wiping my face. It's so hot, guys. Really hot. I've got the fan blowing, but it's not hitting me because I don't want to hit the mic with it. Right. Get that set up again. Let's go with the flow of the traffic and might be able to get some speed up. Ooh, I thought he were going to get us. Now then, you let me know, is this better or worse? We've got a lot of black shadowing, haven't we, on that fence there, guys? I don't remember seeing that last time, but I've not been looking for it, so I wouldn't know. What do you reckon? Does the foliage look any better? And does the frame rate look any better? Let me know down in the comments. I don't like this road surface at all. Do you know what? For the foliage, guys, I'm inclined to say that actually the foliage looks better, doesn't it? The detail on that rock looks better, doesn't it? What do you reckon? Or again, am I just imagining that? It's so hard to tell, isn't it? Oh, I think the draw distance looks better. Definitely. You've seen a lot more of the trees in the distance, haven't we? Whoops. Look at the road. Roman, stop looking at the bloody trees. So what do you reckon? Performance mode's better? On or off? Yeah, that's a bit cruddy inside here, isn't it? They need to sort that bit out. I do know in Austria actually the tunnels were really bad. They had invisible walls, didn't they? But that's gone, and the night transition in and out's better as well, look. So this is better. Yeah, this is my favourite road surface. This looks cool. I would say that little button, guys, has made a difference. What do you think? To what we were just seeing. I would say there's more definition now. But yeah, try it out yourselves. Try the performance button. See how it's playing on your system. It might play completely different on Xbox Series S and PS5. I don't know whether you've got it, guys, any lower than PS5. Have you got it on PS4, Liz? Little bit of shaking in them trees in the background, look. Nothing overly major. Yeah, this bus is so controllable, you're going to love it. So we'll switch it up again in a minute, guys, and we'll have another look. Keep looking at the foliage. Look at the draw distance. How far away are you actually seeing anything drawing in? The pylons, I've got to say, look mint, don't they? They look boss. Really, really realistic. Kind of going a little bit too slow, and I'm trying to actually drive and see if we can see any different as well. So just bear with me, and I will speed up a little bit longer on this, and then we'll just swap it over again. Pity they didn't have warning signs and stuff on, isn't it? They never seem to be lit up, do they? Right, we've done that. Let's try again. I know it's faffing around, guys, but that's what this is about. This video, we've had nearly 13 gigabyte of update, and we want to really see what's going on, don't we? Right, so let's go back. You can let me know if actually there's any difference or not. So press that back on or out, whichever way it is. I'm confused with that. Oh, would you say that's on, isn't it? Look at that lighting up on the can you see that on the coach? Look, on the left hand side. That's actually switching the lights on and off at the same time. Right, okay, so I would say actually that's on because it's pressed in, isn't it? That's pressed out. In. So yeah, let's accept that. I'm going to have to do my seat again. I do apologise. Right. You tell me if you can see a difference. I've come a little bit further back, but it's all cool. Come on, Mr. Lorry, get by us. Now straight away, I'm seeing a little bit more frame drops. I don't know what you think. That lorry in front was very juttery, wasn't it? Let's give it a little bit longer. You know, we're doing nearly 80 and it don't feel like it at all. In fact, I can't see the bloody dials. They're not very clear, those dials, are they? Yeah, back to frame rate and performance. What are we reckoning? We need some more forest, don't we? I'll just have a swag of Pepsi, guys, excuse me. Now then, this is that bridge, I think, with a massive concrete bollards at the end holding the wires in. Look at this, this looks incredible. This looks as good as ATS, ETS is. All the one paint and stuff on it. This does look good. Really, really good. Yeah, can you believe we're about 79 kilometers an hour and this just don't feel it, does it? Do you know what, guys? And on heart, I don't know which is best to you, the performance on or off, or whichever way it is how you press it. Are we really seeing any difference, or do you reckon it's mind over matter? I am not convinced, you know. Right, there's a load of trees coming up. Let's see. The trucks do. Do you know what? I said it before. I wish these trucks were in Alaskan road truckers that you drive past when you know you're driving along on that map, because it's very lonely, isn't it? You have a few pickup trucks and stuff. But I'm not going to start on that. It's about Fernbus tonight. Yeah, what do you reckon? Does that, excuse me, does that foliage look any better? Does the road look any better? Nah, do you know what, guys? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that button's doing anything. Unless we're just on a really good part of the map, because actually the foliage is behaving pretty alright, isn't it? It says, and then they start flashing in background, look. Yeah, we can't let us down, Fernbus. Come on, you can't let us down. We've got to have those raving trees. Strobe lights in the forest, that's what it is. Illegal raves going on that you can't see. Look, you can just see the strobes going off. We'll park the bus and we'll go up for a couple of hours, get some trance music on. I'm not going to switch it over again, guys. I think we've kind of looked at it, haven't we? I think we'll try that again when we're in some of the really like bad areas of the map, like Denmark, and see if it sorts out the performance there. I'm loving that we've got, and this is ridiculous that I'm actually loving, we've got blinds on the bus that work, innit? Shouldn't be like that. It should all work straight away. And I will be testing out the old bus DLCs, guys, see whether they've fixed them. But we're on the 14.8, is it 8 meters? And we'll do the small one tomorrow. We'll do the little oh come on, I know it's only 60, we're only doing 80. They did at one point in the game start bringing in broken down cars and people stood there like ATS, ETS, but they seem to have stopped that, haven't they? I wonder if that's for frame rate. I've got to say it's performing very well though. You can't shout at this tonight. It's very drivable. Something going off there, look. You swine. Oh good, he's put his foot down, look. Yeah, look at the trees here. This is what is an immersion breaker, guys. It's really annoying. And they don't get it, do they? It's been in the game like that since day one and they still haven't fixed it. If they can't fix it, they need to be honest and say it's impossible to fix those flashing trees. Well, at least we know where we are then, don't we? Any young kid, as I said, with photosensitive eyes cannot play this game, because if it were doing this while they were driving, they'd be having fits in the bloody gaming chair, wouldn't they? Look. And as funny that might sound, it's actually quite serious, isn't it? Is it photosensitivity? I don't know what it is, but yeah, I know it causes fits. Death by Fernbus. I'm only kidding, guys. Just putting a light-heartedness on it. Dear. It is serious though, isn't it? Even, you know, all joking aside. Parents think they've stuck somebody on the game playing away and somebody's had a massive fit in the bedroom, and it could happen. I do like the Poland DLC, guys. Very open, isn't it? Very countrified. And look at the trees on the left-hand side there. That's hideous. It's never going away, Bobby, is it? You've heard me time and time again over last year chunt about these bloody trees, haven't you? But they're just not listening, are they? As I've said, stop bringing out new DLC and maps and new buses and fix the game we've already paid for. Get it up to scratch, and then everybody will be quite willing to buy your DLCs, your buses and your maps. But you bring in maps with same frigging flashing trees, and like daft sods we're going out and buying them, adding more flashing trees. It's insane. Shouldn't be like this, should it? You know, as said before, console players get ripped off. PC players do as well, actually, because it's as bad on there. This is a nice piece of road. Lovely piece of motorway. Why couldn't it all be like this? Yeah, I just think, guys, it's such an old game. Maybe we're asking too much for it. We forget it's been out since 2012. You know, we've only had it a year on console, so to us, we look at it as being a brand new game, don't we? And it's not. It's just all it has been. It's been just ported across to console to make the publishers and the devs a little bit more cash. And it's true, that's what they've done. But it's such a lovely game. It really is. and it's the only long distance driving game we've got that is as good as this. We've just, you know, we've just proved that with the Alaskan Road Truckers. Good concept to the game. Just a shame they've released it absolutely in a mess. Not going to park, guys, because we're almost there, so we'll get off, have another quick look at the bus, and I'll end the stream there. But yeah, we'll do the smaller bus tomorrow. And anybody on YouTube watching this later on this evening, if you want to watch it live, it will be live on Twitch tomorrow about 7. Yeah, my hours of work now, my arm's getting better. I've increased my hours again now, so back to 8 hours a day. You're gonna come out, so you may as well, go on. She can definitely motor, it doesn't need a lot of acceleration, guys. Really, really nice bus, it really is. But the two buses should have been $9.99. That would have been a fair price. And reachable for our kids that play this as well. You know, that work paper rounds and stuff. Oh bugger, that's me bloody remote again, I do apologise. I keep forgetting to pip the on. I'm going to have one of you guys every 20 minutes just shouting, Roman, pip your bloody controller on, or else it's going to stop. At least this does stops. Alaskan Road Trucker, you carry on driving and just crash into everything. Yeah, these trees are unacceptable, I'm sorry, they are, it's ridiculous. The foliage is rendering in lovely, it's just the flickering, isn't it? If anybody knows what causes that, let me know, because I haven't got a bloody clue. But it is in Alaskan Road Truckers, and it's also in American Truck Driver American Dream as well, isn't it? I mean, is it the way the game's made? Is it? I mean, what causes that? Come on, I'm doing nearly 100 k. He's bombing down at like 140, isn't he? I've got to say the road surfaces seem a lot better. We haven't seen any road markings move or shift, have we? Which they were doing really badly at one point. You thought you were in the line, didn't you? And then you'd turn a corner and the road had shifted out, so you weren't in it. It's quite funny. But yeah, we've got to explore more of the map, guys, haven't we? Early days. We've got no idea what this update's going to involve. As I said, when I finish the stream, I'll get onto TML Discord and see if I can grab the patch notes, and I'll stick them on the YouTube community section, and you can have a look. Is Fernbus still worth buying? Is it still worth buying this game? Definitely. Absolutely. If you love your sim driving and you don't have this game, take out all the poorer points, guys, because the amount of enjoyment you'll get anyway by sat behind your wheel or your controller driving at the minute for £21 is ridiculous. Get it. 1 day left on Xbox Store at that price. I think it's 21. And considering this Rust DLC's, was it nearly 17 quid? It's a no-brainer, isn't it? But on Steam, guys, if you buy this on Steam, you've got to buy every single country of the map separately. Where console, we were very lucky, we got the whole thing apart from Poland and Denmark, didn't we? We got absolutely everything together, so very lucky there. I mean, you're looking at £2,000 basically to fill the map with all the cultures. So yeah, if you don't have this and you've got you have got Alaskan Road Truckers and you're pissed off with that, seriously, have a drive of this. It's lovely. It's a game I love to hate because I'm passionate about it. I absolutely love this game, and it does my box in when I see things that has been there that long and they haven't fixed them, and yet they're pumping out more DLC. That's wrong. They're basically saying we couldn't care less, you've bought the game, we're not fixing it, and here's more DLC, line our pockets even further. And that to be fair, that's my opinion, and people might disagree, but yeah, my opinion is they're just, you know, publishers are very greedy, aren't they? Now then, which lane are we in? Are we going straight on? We are, aren't we? Yeah. This feels wide, doesn't it? Wide motorway. Really wide, actually, guys. Oh, we are with 4 lanes, look. I know we're speeding, there's a copper there, he'll stop us if he needs to. The brakes are so responsive. I've got to say that the controls on the wheel, even without force feedback, are really, really good. Really good. Just tapping the brake and you're slowing down, it's lovely. Now we'll get to see the city, guys, which looks incredible, by the way. I have done this route earlier and it is incredible. Now that looks nice. If you could pick up these buses, guys, and stick them on ATS or ETS map, it would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Driving these right across ATS America, or driving them on ETS right across Europe on their maps would look incredible. It's a shame they couldn't come up with a deal and say, right, we're going to put Fernbus in ATS, ETS, and for you bus lovers, you can do your maps right across on our maps, bus driving. I know there's coaches and stuff in them, and I think SCS actually are bringing coaches and big bus stops and stuff. I think that's in their plan, because there's lots of mods for it. You've got a Christmas tree walking across the road there, look. This is lovely driving though, very countrified, isn't it? Now why is he stopped right up there, look? What's going on? Ooh, that were lucky. Quick vape break, guys, and a swag of Pepsi, but my bloody light's gone green now, look. Yeah, look at the buildings here. They look really, really smart. They've done ever so nice with them. There's a lot more here, isn't there, than there used to be. You remember we had this building on the right, but all these massive tower, these high rises weren't there, were they? It were a lot smaller buildings. So they are new in the game, I'm sure they are. These flats here, look. This is lovely. This is as good as ATS, ETS. Just a shame the frame rate weren't a little bit better in it. No, they're getting off in a minute. They don't need a break. There's a bucket at the back of the bus. The toilet's broke. Sorry if you can hear that fan, guys. I like the sound of the bus. I can't see any complaint from anybody with that. The revving down and revving up sounds lovely, doesn't it? Now then, did you see the colour of that box truck? That looks different, doesn't it? I thought all box trucks were blue. That was burgundy red, wasn't it? And it had, actually, if you noticed, it had a metallic shine to it. So I think that is new. That's the first one I've seen like that, actually. So yeah, rewind the video, guys, and have a look at that one. That was, that's definitely new. I haven't seen a metallic colour on a box truck. This bus is so bloody big. This is where it gets difficult for me, guys. Here comes the crunchy, the Cadbury's. Now, take that wide. Yeah. Yeah, this is lovely, isn't it? If you don't actually play, guys, the bus is done in Berlin, and you're actually commuter buses. They've got bendy buses and Scanias and interlink buses, and yeah, you just go around Berlin picking up people at bus stops on proper bus stop routes. And I'm telling you, it's a really boss little game. That's out at 12 o'clock tomorrow if you want to have a look at it. No talking, a few crashes and scrapes. I'm on the controller because I don't have wheel support for that. But yeah, that's another TML game, and actually it's going to take over this. It looks a lot more realistic than this, I've got to admit. It does, because it's a moderner game, isn't it? But I've heard they've been working on that 6 years, so I don't know. Whether it ever comes out a beta, I don't know. Now, bus driver in Cornwall said, whenever you're driving in a small lane or a street, what he does in real life, he keeps his, which in the UK would be the opposite side, but he basically keeps his wheel over the middle line of the road, and only pulls in, actually when another vehicle's coming, you know, oh bugger, that got me. Only pulls in when another car or vehicle's come in. So he would drive basically like this, knowing then his bus is not going to hit the curb, and then comes back in again, which is here we are. This is an easy bus stop, look. Right, we'll get them off. We have got some working mirror there, look. Normally that would just faded out, wasn't it? Like a squiggle, wasn't it? So actually that's working. But look at the textures, guys. I love this. I really, really do. The texture on the... And the runners, the metal runners, the seats are clipped to, look. They are done very, very nice. You know, quality, they are. I still say they're still not worth nearly 17 quid for 2 buses. No. I think that is a bit of a rip-off. But she is a beauty, isn't she? Look at this. Lovely. Look at the mirrors. Huge. Yeah, look, and they're working. Look at that. Reflection. See the car pass there? I didn't notice that before, and they didn't used to do that either, did they? Clever. Right, let's get these off the bus, guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, this is the Scania 14. Is it 14.8 or something like that meters? We'll do the smaller bus tomorrow. I should be arriving home around just after 6 tomorrow evening. So by the time I've had my tea, I would imagine it's 7 o'clock or just thereafter, and we'll do the smaller bus. And I will only do it live on Twitch, guys, so anybody on YouTube wants to see that, you'll have to come across. But yeah, I'm going to make it a proper video about the bus. Thank you so much, Twitch. Thank you, YouTube, for watching later on. And I'll see you on the next one. That's Popcorn out. Bye bye, guys. Take care. Bye bye.